They say only legends know the real worth of the dolphins. In fact, they're way smarter than most people. But to know why, we need to dive into their big brains. In the ocean's vast expanse, there's a creature that's not just cute and playful, but also smarter than you might think. Dolphins have fascinated humans for centuries, often depicted in mythology and folklore as symbols of grace, intelligence, and cuteness. But it's not just their mythology that makes them special. Dolphins are indeed highly intelligent creatures with brain power that rivals some primates. In this video, we'll dive deep into the ocean to uncover the secrets of dolphin intelligence. Get ready to be amazed by their cognitive abilities that just might make you question who's really in charge of the animal kingdom. Number 1, self-aware mirrors. Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and pondered, who is that mysterious being staring back at me? For dolphins, this existential question becomes a reality when they encounter their own reflections. Dolphins are one of the few animals that recognize themselves in the mirror. This self-awareness is a sign of high intelligence. It shows that they have a sense of their own identity and can distinguish themselves from their surroundings. It's like when you catch your own reflection dancing in the moonlight and you think, hey, that's me. Well, maybe not exactly like that, but still. Number 2, brain power. When it comes to intelligence, size does matter, at least when it comes to brain size. Dolphins have relatively large brains compared to their body size, which is a good indicator of intelligence in animals. Their brain is about the same size as a human brain, but don't be fooled by their cute appearance. Dolphins use about 20% of their brain power just to maintain consciousness. That's more than twice the amount humans use. The rest of their brain power is used for communication, problem solving, and social intelligence. 3, language learners. Dolphins are like the polyglots of the sea. They can learn to understand and use human language to some extent. In fact, they're so good at picking up new words and phrases that they could probably get a job as a translator if they wanted to. Researchers have taught dolphins to understand the meaning of about 100 different words and phrases, including names of objects, colors, and even some basic grammar rules. So next time you're hanging out with a pod of dolphins, try teaching them a new word or two. Who knows? They might just surprise you with their language skills. 4, problem solvers extraordinaire. Dolphins aren't just good at following instructions, they're also great at solving problems. Researchers have tested their intelligence by putting them in tanks with various obstacles and food rewards. Dolphins quickly figured out how to navigate through the maze-like environments and reach their goal. They use a combination of trial and error, observation, and memory to solve problems, and they're so smart that they can even plan ahead. For example, dolphins have been observed using sticks and rocks to help them find food. They'll insert a stick into a crevice to stir up the sand and then eat the fish that come out. They'll even use a rock to crack open a coconut and get to the tasty flesh inside. Talk about resourceful. Number 5, cultural transmission. Dolphins have their own cultures, complete with unique traditions and behaviors that are passed down from one generation to the next. For example, dolphins in one pod might develop a particular way of communicating, while dolphins in another pod might develop a unique hunting strategy. This cultural transmission is made possible by their ability to learn from each other and share knowledge. It's like having your own secret language and customs that only you and your friends know. But in the case of dolphins, it's not so much a secret as it is an underwater phenomenon. 6, super memory. Dolphins have what's known as a superior spatial memory, meaning they have a great sense of direction and can remember where things are in their environment. This is important for finding food, avoiding predators, and navigating their surroundings. In fact, dolphins can remember the location of hundreds of individual fish and can return to those spots to forage for food. They can also remember the location of their human caretakers and will often swim over to greet them when they arrive. This incredible memory also helps them recognize each other's calls even after years of being apart. Just imagine the reunion when 2 dolphins who haven't seen each other in years finally get a chance to catch up. It's like that one scene in the classic movie Flipper when the dolphin recognizes his old trainer's whistle after all those years. 7 complex emotions. Dolphins don't just swim around all day with a perpetual smile on their faces. They have complex emotions just like us humans. They can feel happy, sad, angry, and even lonely. They also have the ability to empathize with others and will often comfort a distressed member of their pod. In fact, dolphins are so empathetic that they've been known to mourn the loss of a pod member. Researchers have observed dolphins carrying the body of a dead calf around their enclosure, seemingly in a state of grief. Talk about touching, and there you have it. 7 reasons why dolphins are smarter than you think. From their self-awareness to their complex emotions, these marine mammals are truly fascinating creatures. So the next time you see a dolphin at the aquarium or in a nature documentary, take a moment to appreciate their intelligence and all the amazing things they can do. And who knows? Maybe they'll even teach us a thing or two about what it means to be smart. That's all for today. See you next time.